New developments now from Akron Citizens Police Oversight Board, a story we've been updating you on since 2022. The board says its next step is finding the right person to help mend relationships between the community and police. News 5's Remy Murray explains what the role will look like and who's being considered.
Meet Anthony Finnell. With 30 years in law enforcement and oversight, Finnell is Akron Citizens Police Oversight Board's top finalist for the committee's Independent Police Auditor. This position is responsible for helping to find common ground between the police and the community.
The primary role will be to look at those investigations, look at the policies and procedures, look at the practices, and then hopefully bring forth some recommendations to help make sure that the policies and procedures are something that both the police and the community can live with.
News 5 first started reporting on Akron Citizens Police Oversight Board in November 2022 when voters passed legislation for a permanent police oversight board. In March 2023, 9 Akron residents were appointed to the board, and now Chair Kemp Boyce says the time has come to select an independent police auditor.
We haven't made Mr. Finnell a formal offer, but we feel really good about him as a board.
Before Finnell is selected, Boyd says the board wants to get the community's feedback. That's why Boyd says they hosted Wednesday's town hall at Elliott Community Learning Center for people to learn more about Finnell and ask questions.
If I Google your name, what I see are some concerns from various agencies you've worked for in the past, whether that's in termination or investigation. And I want to make sure that we address any potential controversy.
Finnell says this question stems from 2 instances with previous employers. He says the first is when he was asked by the police commission to grant full access to officer investigative files, but he refused due to law and was terminated. In Seattle, Finnell says a colleague felt he was being more lenient towards law enforcement during an audit review of officer police accountability. An ethics complaint was filed against him, which he says was later dismissed.
There was an investigation, but there was no story after the investigation. If it had been such a bad thing, there would have been a story after the investigation that highlighted that.
Meanwhile, one resident wanted to know why Finnell wants to work in Akron since Indianapolis is his home.
I love to come into an environment and help build something out that hopefully will last for years.
Following tonight's meeting, the board invites the community to complete a survey for more feedback. We'll have that link posted on our website at news5cleveland.com. In Akron, Remy Murray, News 5.